back to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to start from the higher time frames, work our way down to the lower time frames, and check to see if we find any good setups. Now remember, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. All right, guys, let's hop into the chart. And currently, right now, it's about 4 p.m. Eastern time. The price of Bitcoin is at 118,062, and we had a very big day yesterday. Starting off here with the weekly. What's bearish here again, guys? Double top stochastics, bearish divergence. We're on the way down. Hopefully, best case scenario, we could start curving up here. The 21-day moving average is kind of far away. It's at 103,819. Now this candle doesn't close until 3 days and 5 hours. We're coming off of this topping tail, and this kind of looks like it could be another topping tail if we are not able to break above. We still have 3 days, so it's too early to decide what's going to go on so far. We take a look at the stochastics on the other days. The 6 days is toppy. On this 5-day, I'm starting to see a little curvature here, so maybe we could go up 4 days and 5 hours before this closes, but this is not looking good. This is a red engulfing candle so far. See what happens with that. On the 4-day, starting to see a curvature as well. On the 3-day, we're on the way up, but look at the RSI is pointing down. Again, we have this big red engulfing candle 2 days and 5 hours before this closes. This is not looking good here. On the 2-day chart, it also looks like we're on the way up, but look, big wickage all the way down. We got above this topping tail basically, but we didn't have no strength. There's no body to the candle here. This is just a long wick. Now on the daily chart yesterday, we closed beautifully. We went as high as 123,571. So this actually negates this topping tail. So we no longer have to worry about that, which is good. But then look at today. We still have 4 hours before it closes. But this is a gigantic red engulfing candle testing the 21 moving average at 117,085. Today, technically, after the candle closed yesterday, we went up as high as 124,521. Technically, that's a new high, even though it's a wick. But we basically lost $7,000 in 1 day. Stochastics are toppy as well. RSI is pointing down. It kind of looks like we might be going a little bit further down if the stochastics need time to reset, unless we could continue dragging here for a little bit, but eventually this has to come down. Now remember, I had a speculation that this could be an inverted head and shoulder, left shoulder. We just did the head. Maybe now we come down underneath the 21 moving average and we start making a right shoulder here, letting this start to cool off, reset, and by the time we reset, maybe we already could start making the rest of that shoulder and then break up from there. This is my next speculation. Now on the 22-hour chart, you see the stochastics are toppy. We're on the way down. Big red candle. We haven't lost the 21 yet. On the 12-hour chart, still on the way down. The stochastics 10-hour chart, we're still going on the way down. We lost the 21 moving average. This is already starting to get a little bearish. Take a look at the 8-hour chart. We still need more room to come down. We lost the 21 here. Same thing goes for the 6-hour. More room to come down. Now on the 4-hour time frame, this is where we have the problem because the stochastics are starting to get low, but we still have more room before it starts popping up. We might even drag here for a little bit, and we lost the 200 moving average briefly. Right now we're starting to hold the support. I'm not liking this because in the 4-hour chart, you guys know that I have this flag. So we've been tracing the flag. We did good. We fell below the 200 here. We did a beautiful double bottom cup and handle play. We made it back into the flag above. We came back, tested the bottom of the flag, then we broke out of the flag. I thought this was going to be it, our way to 127, and then boom, they drop us below the flag again to test the 200 moving average. Now if we can make it up from here, then I think that we'll continue going sideways and we'll probably eventually make this 127k move. But if we fall below this double bottom, that means that this meant nothing. And if we lose this, which would be like around 111,900, then I feel like we're definitely going to end up going down, because this means that this gave us no strength to go up. It gave us an impulse, but then it was weak. We came back down. So we must hold this 200 moving average. Is currently at 117,601, and as we're speaking right now, Bitcoin just went down to 117,950. Take a look at the 1-hour chart. Stochastics are resetting. We lost the 200. We're trying to get above it. This might give us some hope that maybe we could get back above this 21 moving average. This is at 125.76. As long as we don't go any lower than this, then we should be all right. But if we lose the 200 on the 4-hour, like I said, is going to be a problem. On the 15-minute chart, we're below all the averages, kind of bear flagging here. Stochastics are toppy. Kind of shows me like we might touch 116 or so. I was saying that a couple of days that I see us making a move move, but I don't see us breaking any big levels. We actually did break the high, but not with enough strength. And now we're coming down to test again the lower levels. Now, if we lose the 200 moving average on the 4 hour, the next line of defense is basically going to be this 200 moving average on the 6 hour chart, which is 114,861. So look out for those levels for us to stay above the 117,600. If not, 114 might be next. Overall, what I'm seeing is us possibly going sideways, possibly going down lower, test 115, 116, and then probably just go sideways for a little bit, like I said, or we could probably make this right shoulder, and possibly in another week or two, maybe we'll attempt to break the highs again. If we could recover fast and get above this 200 moving average and this 21 moving average again and higher than this wick here, which was the 124,572, then I do see the 127 or higher coming in play. But if we get rejected off this 21 moving average, then we have to see if 115 holds. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.